Hi guys, I'm back for some more reviews, so let's jump right in. The first thing I wanted to review this week are these little disco dusts. Now, this is just edible glitter for your cakes, and there has been a lot of people complaining on websites like Amazon and stuff on their reviews about how these are not edible and how these are not FDA approved. Now, these are not FDA approved, and they are not a food product, and that is why. They are actually a decorating product, and they are non-toxic, and that is why people use them on their cakes. Now, I know some people who will use them in buttercream and like to make their buttercream sparkle, like on cupcakes and stuff, and I don't use them that way because they technically are not a food grade product. They are just non-toxic. So what I do is I just use them for accents on my fondant pieces that are going to be on top of fondant. So people don't normally eat that part of it, and I also use them on gum paste where people are not going to eat them either, because people don't usually eat the gum paste accents. So even though they are non-toxic and you can ingest them and you will be fine, I just try not to put like a large amount in one area where I know that people are going to be eating them because, again, they are not FDA approved. But they are really, really awesome. I got this first one. It is Disco Dust in Fuchsia Rainbow. I got it off of CK Products. That was online. It is a pink glitter. It is super iridescent. I love it. It comes in a little thing like this. You can see how pink that is. It is really awesome. And again, I just use it for little accent pieces, and I love it. But a lot of people are up in a tizzy right now because it is not FDA approved and it is not a food grade product. But this is what everybody uses on their cakes as disco dust and edible glitter, so I use it too. Now the second one is off of cakedeco.com. I bought these through Amazon off of these websites, so that's why they're from two different places. But this one is just a iridescent, like white. You can see it's like super white. Really, really sparkly. Now these are super fine, so a tiny bit goes a long way, and you can get them everywhere very easily, so you have to be really, really careful with them. The one that I got from CK Products in pink, the Fuchsia Rainbow, I kind of like the white one better that I got from the cakedeco.com because the white one has this little like sprinkle tip on it, so you can just kind of sprinkle it out, and the pink one does not have that. You just open it and it can kind of fall everywhere, and like I said, these are really fine, so they can get everywhere very easily, and then once you get them everywhere, you will never get them up. So that's why I like the little shaker top better. So the shaker top one was from cakedeco.com, and they both have 5 grams of product in them. And these are kind of expensive. If you want to get like every color of disco dust, they just get expensive because they are $6 to $10 for 5 grams. That's a lot. But like I said, they go along, a little goes a long way, so you'll have them for a very long time. I doubt I will go through this anytime soon, so a little investment will last a long time. Alright, so the second thing that I wanted to show you that I got were these Handy Grip disposable pastry bags. These are in the 12-inch ones. I've gotten the 16-inch ones before too, and honestly I just kind of go back and forth. I don't have a preference, but I do use the disposable ones. A lot of people use ones that you clean in the house, but after a long weekend of cakes where I go through like about 10 to 20 of these, that would mean I would have to wash my pastry bags 10 to 20 times. And I already have enough baking stuff that I have to wash in my kitchen on a long baking weekend, and I don't want to add that to it. So these are great disposable ones. It comes with 100 in each one. If you can get the 12-inch ones in 100, 16-inch ones in 100 count. And they are really not that expensive. I think these are about $10 or under. So, I mean, you can't beat it. And I go through 100 very quickly because, like I said, I have long weekends where I have 5 and 6 cakes in a weekend, and I use like 10 to 20 a weekend. So I go through them fairly quickly. But I ordered them off of Amazon, and again, that's the Handy Grip. Yeah, Handy Grip. And these are awesome. They're very, very durable. They're not like the cheap ones that you can get from China that like come with holes in them or something, or if you press too hard they bust. No, these are like very, very thick, and like it says Handy Grip. It has kind of like a texture on the outside to where you can grip it and your hands aren't slipping everywhere. And if you're piping a lot, sometimes your hands can get sweaty and it's hard to hang on to the bag, and these don't do that. I just love them to death. Alright, so the next thing, this is the last good review. I have one bad review this time. But the next thing is these little cookie cutter cutouts. And these are nameplate cutters. So on some like delicate cakes, delicate decorated cakes, vintage retro looking cakes, you'll have like a name that is inside of a nameplate. And it seems like everybody is just doing this by hand. They come out so perfectly and so symmetrical, but no, they're really these little cookie cutter nameplates. I love them. I got them off of Amazon, and they cut out very well. And you can have like a rectangle nameplate, or you can have this square one. It's just, I think they are so cute. You can, if you don't want to fork out the money for these, which they were only like $4 each. If you don't want to fork out the money for these, what I did before I got these was go on Google and type in nameplate stencil, and you can actually just print them out on your computer and then cut them out, and you have a stencil for your nameplate that you just lay over the top of your fondant and cut it out. So if you want to do that, you can do that. It's just a little tip, but I got sick and tired of printing them out, and I probably used as much in my paper and my ink on my printer that I did just to buy those. So, alright, on to my bad review. It is this Wilton 16-inch rolling pin. And this one, the handles come off for like easy cleaning. If I can get it off. Another reason I don't like these. Okay, the handle comes off for easy cleaning. But it's not so easy because I just tried for way too long and it's not coming off. Okay, so the handles come off and it shows a long bar that it sits on, just so you can like send this to the dishwasher. This is a silicone texture on the rolling pin part and on the handle. Again, this is from Wilton. You can get this exact one from Michael's or Joann's. I think it costs about $25 to $30. A good investment for a good rolling pin, except that I was rolling fondant out on this, and I don't use particularly hard fondant. My fondant is a homemade marshmallow based fondant, so it's not particularly hard. And I was rolling one day, and my little piece that the handle sits on the other side came off completely. Like, it just broke in half. See that? And I had only been using it for maybe a month. Maybe a month, and this happened. So it's not like I wore and wore and wore and wore on it. I used this for a month, and this happened. So this is a dud. I called the company, and they wanted me to send them pictures, and they wanted a proof of purchase. Like, any of us keep that around, because I'm not expecting my Wilton rolling pin to do this, so I didn't keep it. They wanted a proof of purchase, a receipt, a picture of this, like, so much, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just go get another one that's not by Wilton, and this won't happen to me again. So that's what I did. So, not very good customer service, and the rolling pin just stinks. So, alright, so that is my reviews. I had a lot of really good reviews this time, and one kind of bad review. So I hope these help in the future. If you have any suggestions of things that you want me to review, just comment down below. And as always, my Facebook page for my cakes that I make are going to be linked below. And all the products used here will be linked below as well, so you can look up which ones I had if you don't remember. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye!